All right. Well, this is not what I wanted, but this is a special solo edition. Actually, not solo. Got a few friends coming in of the LOGcast. Brad wasn't able to make it today, and Matt, honestly, MIA. You ever tried to message Matt? It's almost impossible. So just jumping, I'm just gonna jump in, do some quick fire stuff, just give you your log fix, and then uh hopefully, hopefully that's going to be enough to get us through. So bear with me as I kind of fumble my way through this. And speaking truthfully, at least it's kind of a good week because Brad just did absolutely embarrass me last week in our matchup in the Mams League. Brad, seeing as we knew he wasn't going to be here today, was kind enough to send in a video, which I will pull up for us now. Which, again, bear with me, it's recording. And bang, would you look at that? One of my dear friends has decided to join us. Thank you for jumping in, Nathan, on such short notice.
My pleasure. Anytime, Jace, anything for you, mate.
Mate, we are just about to watch a video that Brad was kind enough to send in, given that we knew that he was going to make today. So I haven't watched this yet. You and I can react to it together. So let us know what you think about this.
Let's get it going.
Oi, oi. Just give a little check in. Obviously, had Sean on the 0-3, bad side of the spectrum last week. Myself and Bill in the Flash League, both sitting pretty atop at 4-0, undefeated. Just comfortably handled Josh this week. Gave him the what for. Yet again, Josh seems to have a good team on paper, but never really puts up anything when it matters.
He's right.
Yeah, I'm looking really happy with the
Bruce.
squad. Lots of injuries that are coming back with. Oh, I just mentioned Godwin. Godwin played. Saw 10 targets, so happy with that. Rashid Rice coming back in a couple of weeks. Only going to boost the depth, and then picked up Justin Fields before the weekend, and he popped off and traded him on for another running back depth. So yeah, loving it so far with the Braff. 4-0, not much to complain about, boys. Everyone else needs to step up because, yeah, it's looking good up top.
Damn.
I'll go first. Let me go first.
Yeah, please.
First thing that comes to mind is arrogance.
Arrogance, blind arrogance.
But from the top, you can do things like that.
Yeah, yeah, he's got the runs on the board. My team does this thing. It's called the try to score 100 challenge, and it's just whether or not the team against me scores 100. Like no matter what team I field, it's one guy's going to get 20 and one guy's going to get two, and they kind of raffle off who's going to do it. I think both wins I've had this year have been like 100 to 98. So, yeah, Brad, I'll cop that 4-0. Yeah, you get to talk your shit. Fair enough.
He can. It's good seeing from the top, and I think it's a nice segue as to why he invited me on. He asked last week, but he's asked again due to the fact that my team's at the other end of the spectrum. You can
Yeah,
say
so
it down there at 0-4.
do you want to talk about that quickly before I let you go?
Yeah,
What's going on with your team? I'm going to bring it up so the good viewers at home can see it.
you can bring it up, mate. I'll start talking. The Dolphins played really well Monday night. And Monday Night Football was really good, man. Those uniforms were sick.
They looked awesome.
So just the respect the Dolphins have been pretty average as well, but the fact that they got that first dub was really good. So I'm just really riding the Dolphins for the rest of this year. That's probably all I got for you in terms of NFL talk.
Yeah, and obviously you had the really gruesome injury to Tyreek Hill just as he started to look somewhat back.
Oh, he just remembered how to catch the ball and run with it,
Yeah,
and then I think he had 6 catches in before the half, and then
six from
decided to put
six
his
as
leg
well.
upside down and back to front,
Oh, yeah,
which
grim.
hurt. Then I got Joe Burrow. I've never even heard of turf toe, so had him. He's gone.
Yeah, something that sounds like
Obviously got
as innocuous as turf toe is one of the worst injuries you can do in the sport.
like unreal. And then I got James Conner. Had to get rid of him because he's out for the season.
Gone.
Um, Evans on my bench for the hamstring, so that was a really good trade by me to pick up Evans and Connor and get rid of the sun god to Brad.
And Demont obviously coming back from a 30-point bomb and then just putting up 1.2. Just really not much
Yeah,
for
so I
him to
left him
do
on
in
the
that
bench.
game.
Yeah, he left him on the bench against you, and he had
Yeah.
the 30 or whatever it was, which would have made it an interesting score at least. But you know, look what happens.
So what are you going to do from
So
here? It's not about what happens, it's how you respond to it. So what happens here?
yeah, I just got one message. It's from here. If you're Luke Hanscom this week, I'll just be shaking in my boots because I'm coming for that first win.
Because you're due. That's just how it works, right? Eventually you've got to win. So
It,
you've got your Fieldsy, you've got Bucky, Demont due to bounce again against Cincinnati, who have been awful on defense.
terrible. They've been
So
just terrible.
Khalil
Everyone in that.
Shakir, I mean, obviously Tyreek Hill will have to come out. Kelsey could look
Yeah,
like he's back as
something that works
well.
for Tyreek. It's all good. We get something for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I don't know if you play Rashad or White, but obviously you got something going on. You got something cooking.
Something's
So
cooking. Well, Bucky's still on the injury report, so we're just waiting to see if he's going to be cleared
yeah.
to go or not.
Yeah.
So
So
we're
this
just
is the
fingers
week.
crossed. Yeah,
So this is the week. This is the week that you
yeah,
bounce back.
yeah. This is the one
What's
we beat Footbrush, and then
what's your history with Footbrush like? Is it usually like a pretty good matchup, or is he kind of your bunny, or are
no,
you his?
I think we're 1-1 through when we were both in the flash to last year. So I think it's always a good matchup. So I'm either due now or I'm due at the back end. I've just got to be.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're gonna make changes. We know that.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're gonna be some changes. There's gonna be some boys that are about to learn their fate on my team. So
Did you
no,
get
it's all
anything on
good.
waivers? I didn't even look at that.
Um, yes. Oh, I waved it. I got Rashad in.
Rashad, yeah, that makes sense.
I put in. No, I had who went top waiver this week.
Darius
Darius Slayton.
Slayton,
I think I missed him by $2 or something.
one
I think
dollar.
Pat got
Yeah,
him
to Pat.
one. So you know,
Grim.
but
But hey,
got to spend
there's
that fat.
injury dramas everywhere. There's Lamar's going to miss. Obviously, Malik Neighbors is out now. Like you mentioned, James Conner was obviously on your team, but Trey Benson, they look. It seems like he might not even play this week, which is nuts.
Yeah,
I just spent like all my fab on him.
yeah. You did, didn't you? Was that 97 Fab?
92, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and I could have
You
got him
go get
for
your man.
71, but it's not about that. It's not about that.
Nah, it's you know probably better than I would. Has injuries been a bigger part this year in the past as ever? Like,
Well, it actually what they've been saying is that usually it's come on slower than it usually does. Like usually there's an RB out in like first game. It's like McCaffrey with a calf, or it's
yeah,
like something like that. And then like the first guy that pops on waivers is usually the most important. But it waited to round three with Connor, and then four has kind of kicked in now. But like I think in the past, like J.K. Dobbins has gone down. Um, yeah, Kyron Williams also like
yeah,
they
yeah.
in like early season. So it's actually been surprisingly healthy unless you're like on the 49ers or your Joe
Or
Burrow.
you're on, or you're on fucking Clem's team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you can
Grim.
almost guarantee that Justin Fields will break both of his hips
Mate,
this
he's
week.
gonna get that concussion that he's been threatening to get. So
Yep. Yeah, so he'll be gone, and then yeah, I can't wait to see who goes down next for me. It's going to be great.
oh man. Oh man. Well, yeah, and I've had to Lamar's off for a couple of weeks now, so
Yeah, oh,
I've had to go to
righto.
the goofball, which is scary. And I've got
I hope
Pat
he's
this
good for
week.
you.
It would have been really nice to beat up on Pat because it looks like a lot of fun. But again, the try to score 100 challenge, I don't know if Pat can get there.
I think Goff alone this week could score 100 against Cincinnati. So,
Yeah, yeah. And I've got him with the stack with Jameer, so hopefully it's just a bunch of check
ah,
downs.
you could eat well this week.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. At least all the touchdowns and the lines will go to somebody on my team.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
Or
All
my
right.
team. It's okay too.
Or your team. But
Thank you.
yeah, maybe
Thank you,
my team.
sir.
All right. Thanks for
All
jumping
good.
on. I appreciate the very short notice.
All good.
Good luck. You might need it.
You too.
All right. So we've just said thank you to Clam for jumping on. Funny story is that he was supposed to send a video last week, but got distracted being a cop. If you see him, ask him about it because I don't know. if I can tell you about it. But speaking of popping guests, we don't have another one. I say we, the royal we of all of us, but we have another boy that was kind enough to send in a video. So I'm going to throw to that now.
G'day, fellas. Great to be making my debut in the pod. Exciting to be here, especially under the circumstances. Just wanted to start off by saying I felt every bit of Sean's pain in that 0 and 3 video last week. It's very rough mentally, me and the boys. Not the ideal start, but now luckily, after a bit of shuffling around, making a few moves, and Sean holding on to a generational talent just before he breaks out, I think I've come up with my first win, which is great because I was kind of holding my breath till week 9 in the bye to
Wow.
get a score on the board. That's great. Good to know that again, like last season, Sean's traded me Jacobs just before he also has a breakout season.
Incredible.
So, yeah, I should really just draft him rather than get him off Sean, but it seems to be working out for me. I will say I think the good trade probably came from a lot of my energy can go in this league now. I suffered a certain, probably you might say, brutal loss to a kicker last week. Another league.
Oh, it's me. He's talking about
3
Chop.
hours.
He's
Watch that
talking
game.
about Chop.
Then yeah, we move on. But now it was hopefully we can do a bit of a Robbo
What is
this
that
season.
doll? Oh
Kind
my
of
God. What room
we
is he
start
in?
off bad, but then we pick up a few boys and kind of get our way there at the end, or get close to getting way there. So very happy this week. So great to have it. Thanks again, boys. Always a pleasure.
Wow, he even said the catchphrase of the pod. Wow, never a short sweepers. What kind of room were you in? And I say that as the camera slowly zooms in on that picture frame of our engagement photos that has been held together by Blue Tech, but come undone, and I haven't done anything about it. And then this, which I won at a work Christmas party, and that kind of looks like a penis, and I've just never bothered to get art for this room. Anyway, Schweepers was kind enough to send in a video after getting off his own streak. So he's now 1 and 3. He is on the bottom of the flash with his darling friend Sean. So I'll just jump to that for a second here. As you can see, Brad, the bye week is 0. Schweepers at the bottom at 9, Strap at 8. Um, Hopefully some better matchups this week. Let's have a look. Shreepers and Robbo don't look good. I mean, obviously, if you're not across it already, it's a bye week. It's who is it? It's I'm sure his team will show me. Who cares? You probably already know already. Let's have a look. Why would it tell me? Why would it tell me? Games director. No, it's not gonna tell me. It's one of the teams with I think it's Atlanta, and other people, maybe. And here's that trade he was talking about. So he received Jacobs, Flowers, and Genty. Genty obviously went bang this week, and sent across an injured CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson, who honestly I think has been okay, and Bucky Irving, who is a bit of a fantasy darling. Why let me click on Garrett? So we just keep moving. Um, for what it's worth, we can probably just do our tips. My phone has died, so I can't check it off camera. But I'll put the tips in the comments below. I'll send a screenshot. But otherwise, update. Obviously, the Don't Be Shit Chop League is in a bit of dramas this week as we wait for the first chop in a while. So it's been obviously we had the week off and now we're coming into a bye week, and some teams, namely Brad's team, is in shambles, which is funny because he has almost the most points for. He's had to pull in staff. AJ Brown's been awful. And then on his bench is Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, and an injured George Kittle. So he's fielding 2 less players this week, which was a bold strategy. One other thing I wanted to touch on was in the main league. I think we discussed last week Cam Scatterbo, whether he was going to get over or under of 12, and just want to have my victory lap from the round that was. So we'll just go RBs. We'll sort by stats, points, and get rid of free agents. So Genty, as we said, top scorer of the week, and Jacobs. So Schweepers, yeah, really in the money here. And 19, 18, 16, 12, 11, 11, Cam Scatterbo, 11. So CTE Cam. I got that one right. So mainly, I guess I really just did this pod to do a victory lap. Um, I think that's probably it. Again, if you see this, Matt, I had to do it because you went MIA. Yeah, unfortunate, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. We'll put our tips in the comments, but on the Facebook page. So yeah, always a pleasure. Well, I might cut that.